I'm James.
And I'm Emily.
And we show you our actual weight loss journey with the keto lifestyle.
Make sure you go check us out on Instagram and Facebook. But most importantly, don't forget to get ready.
Set!
Keto. Can you hear that I'm talking through my nose? I feel like I'm talking through my nose.
It's Saturday.
Happy Saturday.
We're back. We're back. And before I forget, Thursday night we'll be going live at 7:30, right? I mean, unless there's like a power outage or something.
Yeah.
7:30.
Yeah.
Emily is going to, we were talking about other ways like...
Hold on. This is what brought it on. So here lately, I've been on a kick of making keto chow milkshakes.
Mm-hmm.
And like, they're so good,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
So we're like,
Wonder if you could
got a
make
huge tub of sour cream at Costco.
Emily says, I wonder if we can make keto chow with sour cream. So I just, spur of the moment, said, you know what? You can test it live on Thursday night. So Thursday night, Emily's going to make a shake and try it for the first time live.
Yeah, I'm sure it's been done before. I just haven't seen it and I haven't tried it.
And then we'll use mayonnaise. If that don't work, mustard it is.
Right. Right.
Mustard.
Yeah.
So,
Anyway,
it's Saturday.
yes.
We're back.
Yeah.
The video is
Excuses.
excuses
Excuses.
and nachos.
And nachos.
So, we're just going to throw our little confession out right now. So, where have we been? Well,
If you haven't visited our lives, we've kind of already talked about it, but
we've been...
it's been a while since we put out a video.
So, life happened.
Yeah.
Basically, we got different schedules. She got a different job. And then she got a different job.
And then she got a different job.
And then she got a different job. And one of the jobs took her out to dinner every day. And it was, so it's kind of like you're kind of straddling the fence. And you're doing keto, but like you're not always doing it because, oh yeah, you're having a meeting, a work meeting at Olive Garden. Or once again, that's just an excuse. I know it's
just an excuse.
Just life happens. To be honest, we are truly busier than we've ever been in my life, for real. Like, I feel like I'm more busy now than even if I was working like 12-hour days.
Yeah, and I was.
And she was.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things that happened, is that we were just trying, like it kind of slipped into, well, let's just kind of, as long as we're still, if we're not eating on plan, as long as we're eating whole food, as long as we're eating good stuff.
Yeah.
But it still didn't work. The scale kind of creeped. So then you start going to like, oh, well, now what? So then it ends up into calories doing whole food. And then it's just, then you get tired of talking about food because you're in a form of, why am I gaining weight? I don't want to talk about food. I don't even want to think about food.
Well, not even that. When you spend, almost 3 years. How long has it been? Has it been 3 years?
Over
3? Okay, so when you're talking about food primarily to everyone all the time, it kind of gets old for me, especially when you lose, and then you gain, and it's like, for me anyway, it's like I felt kind of embarrassed, ashamed, like who am I to talk about what I eat in my diet when I'm failing right now.
So there's where we're at. Yeah. So the good news is that we are back. We are back just as strong as we ever was.
Yeah. And
we've been back for a little while. We've already had like our first, week of weight losses and so forth. But, the good news is I only have like so little to lose versus what I started with. Like, thank goodness that the train just didn't totally derail.
Yeah.
Because I know people who, everyone knows of that person who lost 100 pounds and they gained 150 back.
It's so easy though when, like, if it's so easy, like it can go one of two ways. You can be like, okay, I think I can do this. I think I can do this. Or you're like, I don't even care. Like, because so many different things in life can happen.
It's almost like we tried to ease up a little bit to try to be a little bit of a normal diet, which didn't mean, like just all garbage, but it meant
Yeah.
more normal options. Like
Yeah.
maybe the sweet potato is okay.
I love sweet potatoes.
You know what I mean? Like maybe the baked potato is okay if that's what, you know. But the thing is anytime you straddle the fence,
Yeah.
something, you know, you're not committed to this, you're not committed to that, and the scale goes up.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Yep.
now I do think that Whole Foods is better than
Other.
processed garbage food.
Yeah.
I do. You'll never tell me that, you know,
Processed.
yeah, good food, you know, good whole foods in general,
Yeah.
even if it was to be bread, which we're not eating that. We are eating keto bread. I would have one piece of keto bread like for a lunch sandwich or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But that's about where my limit is.
Yeah.
So, but that's where we're at. So
yeah, there's lots of different excuses per se.
yeah,
Like,
we
you
got
just
sick
get
of
tired.
talking about food in general.
Yeah.
We just got sick to the point of it was like, I don't even want to talk about food right now.
Yeah.
But guess what? Now we want to talk about food. Actually, it's not that we want to talk about food. We want to talk about you guys that happen to like food. Because we like you guys.
I like
And we
food.
miss you guys.
I
For
like
real.
food too.
Like, all honesty, miss you guys.
Yeah.
And that's why we're back. We do this because we want to. And that's one of the things. So, you know, during our break, it actually seemed like a job to do this. And anytime that it seems like a job and that it seems
You know,
hard,
it didn't.
I don't want to do it.
I just want to correct you. It didn't feel like a job. It was starting to feel like a job, and that's what made it a problem for you.
Yes. It felt like a job for me.
Yeah.
It was starting to feel like a job.
And it wasn't
didn't
a
always.
job filming or talking to anyone or anything like that. It was the editing and the time that goes into it.
It was also revolving a life around the live, and the fact that we couldn't do anything on Saturday morning because we didn't get the video uploaded until like by the time we got up and did everything, it would be like 2:00 before we could start our day.
It's just
That was
different
the problem.
things.
Yeah, that was a problem.
Yeah.
But anyway, we want to do this because we want to do this, and that's why we're here.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was excuses, and now it's time for nachos.
Yeah.
So we made brisket last night.
We did.
I have it in a cooler right now so that it would come down to temp. It's probably where I want it now. And I have already tasted it. It's absolutely delicious.
Yeah.
And it was just actually seasoned with, oh yeah, that's what we're going to put on the nachos. And
Well, we're going to cook them.
and
bell
these
pepper.
are the nachos. It's going to be pork rinds.
Yeah.
It's going to have sour cream. It's going to have a little
Avocado.
bit of, not mine, a little bit of queso, a little bit of salsa, a
Yeah.
lot of brisket.
Yeah.
So, gonna make like your regular fajita nachos that I would have at a Mexican restaurant,
Yep. But with brisket.
but keto style. Anyway,
Keto style.
I cook the brisket. For anybody asks, this is the most simple way. I don't know any other way to say it. You put a probe in it. You throw it directly on your smoker at 225.
Pellet smoker.
And, okay, season it with pepper and whatever salt you want. And,
Whatever you want.
And you're not going to over season it because it'll come off.
Yeah.
I don't think you can over season it. I
Yeah.
mean, you might be able to, but I don't know.
Anyway.
225 until it hits between 165, 175. 100 internal temperature.
Hold
Ready?
on. You're confusing me. What temperature is the smoker set at?
225.
What temperature do we want the brisket at to wrap?
To wrap, between 165 and 175. It all depends on how big of a bark you want.
Okay. And then what temperature when it's al dente?
203 for me.
And then for us, we wrapped it in butcher paper,
But you can wrap it in foil.
but you can wrap it in foil. We have put it in aluminum pans and covered in foil. That's another option.
Makes it very easy.
And then when he took it off the smoker, he put it directly into just a regular old cooler.
That way it can rest. And it's been resting now for about 5 hours.
Doesn't have to be
And
fancy.
that cooler don't have to
Yeah.
be fancy. It's just got to slowly go down in temp, which makes it better.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
we're going to make nachos, and I'll show you them in a minute.
Yeah. Okay.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Look. Nacho. Brisket. Brisket nachos.
Oh, he still does it. He still eats with his mouth full. Like, talks with his mouth full.
My mouth is only half full.
You still do it. You still do it. Anyway, I'll show you mine.
Oh, look at that. looks amazing. And there's a beaver on your shirt.
There is
It's
my
Bucky.
Bucky's. So,
Pork rinds, brisket, peppers, onions, sour cream, guac, and mushrooms. You know what? I don't know why, but I feel like because you're wearing a Texas Bucky shirt.
is it Texas?
Yep, and because it's mushrooms for some reason, when I seen the mushrooms, it reminded me of Texas. It's Texas nachos.
Sure. And this is actually not guacamole, it's mashed avocado.
It's
from
guacamole. It's
Costco
lightly seasoned.
or Sam's.
We'll call that sodium-free guacamole.
So yeah, that's what I got.
And I'm going to have kind of the same thing, except it's going to be on my plate. I'm going to have salsa on mine.
And
Because,
no guac, probably. for
Yeah,
him.
mine won't be Tex-Mex. Mine will be full Mexican nachos.
Yeah.
Aronis. Nacharones. Nacharones.
Well, I mean, technically it is.
Nacharones?
Yeah. So,
Oh, she's eating. All right. Hey, you want to show them how you take a pic? You want to show them how you take a pic? Like for a thumbnail? Let's do a thumbnail pic right now. Ready?
yeah.
All right. You got to show the food. You got to show the food. That's what you seen on the thumbnail. You guys have a great day. We'll see you Thursday with a sour cream keto chow. And you know what? If you guys haven't got your tickets yet for KPL, don't bother because they're sold out and they're done. Have a good week.
They are sold out.